Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one. It's one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Chad Kuhl gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last three starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Stepping up now, Trey Turner. He will lead this one off today. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time, ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
One there, on to first to complete the double play. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Zero daytime road game for them. What you got?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
And now for Washington, Bryce Harper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Max Scherzer gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Daniel Murphy has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Into the box now, Jordan Luplow. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Pirates, center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Mlb18, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. McKenzie makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. Turner has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
I'm definitely excited to watch Josh Bell in this one. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
At the plate, Michael Saunders. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Fouled off. Wieters might try to make a play on it, and that's going to land foul. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Here's David Freese to stand in, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Count is 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Turner shading to his right. And that's the 3rd out. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We'll head to the top of the 2nd. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Here's Jay Bruce now. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's 1 for 2.
Jay Bruce.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, D-Roll, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
So striding in, Anthony Rendon. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Ripped down the first base line. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
A fastball that finds the outside corner. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Lying toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Goodwin leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Nationals leave one. They trail this one 1-0. Up next for the Buccos, Josh Bell, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Now at the plate, Jordy Mercer. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Missed with a slider. 1 out, nobody on. Bounce it to the left side. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Batting 7th, catcher, Francisco.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Past battles with Scherzer, he's gone just 2 for 15. Scherzer against the sign. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Goodwin is underneath this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Been a nice day for baseball so far from Pittsburgh as we're back for the start of the 3rd from PNC Park. Striding in now for the Nats, Ryan Rayburn. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Now here's the pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. In there, strike 2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 misses. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Max Scherzer, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Popped him up. And there's the 2nd out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
The batter, number 7.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Saunders is under it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First delivery to him on the way. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with the bat in his hands.
The pitcher, Chad Kuhl, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch coming, here it is. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Frazier leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
So he got him swinging. Jordan Luplow becomes out number 2 this inning.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Standing in now, Carlton McKenzie, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Scherzer comes set. Here it is on 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Levi Trevino, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Levi Trevino.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Dribbled up the line to his right, Freeze. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you can see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the throw or he just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Frazier has it. And that's out number 1.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Ready for another chance? Jay Bruce. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Popped him up. Cervelli is there. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 6.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Called strike over the outside corner. A 1 pitch on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Luplow has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. They're down 1-0. Striding in once again, Michael Saunders. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Saunders.
Here comes the first pitch. High pop up. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out. Time now for the Nationals Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Here's David Freese to stand in. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just misses with a curveball. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
3-0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Goodwin.
And the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Brian Goodwin. He singled his last time up.
Center fielder number 8, Brian Goodwin.
First offering on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at bat at a time.
Stepping in now, Ryan Rayburn, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit to short. Frazier is right there. And there are 2 away now.
The pitcher number 31.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Max Scherzer, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Trying to hold the lead, here's the delivery. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Scherzer hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Wieters stands at second with 2 gone. Hit on the ground to third. Freeze has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. It remains 1-0. In now, Jordy Mercer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Jordy Mercer.
Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
This is line to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Turner is in his tracks now. 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Scherzer's ready. First pitch on the way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-2. Line towards center field. Luplow patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
In now, Levi Trevino. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Lays off the sinker here. A ball and a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Saunders is under it, and that retires the side. Nationals gone in order. They still trail 1-0. Ready for another chance? Chad Kuhl. He'll lead things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 2-0. Sent out to straightaway center field. Goodwin is right there, one down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jordan Luplow. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. This one's down to third. Murphy with a dive to first. It's in time.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course he did that too.
Into the box now, Carlton McKenzie. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Scherzer into the windup. Here it is on 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. It's the Pirates 1 and the Nationals nothing. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Bruce stands at second with no outs. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Gets away the 0-1 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Hit in the air out to left. McKenzie is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next for the Nationals.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Wieters. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Pirates lead it 1-0. Here's Michael Saunders now. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up.
Right fielder, Michael Saunders.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Trevino calls for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman number 55.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Bell. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Scherzer against the sign. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bullet back up the middle. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Pirates, but they're on top 1-0. Adam Eaton will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 2, Adam Eaton. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 35, Bo Schultz.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Roy, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Howie Kendrick will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Howie Kendrick.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Kendrick is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 10th round during the 2002 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Luplow on the move. One away. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Mercer gloves it on to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Levi Trevino.
Riding in once again, Levi Trevino. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. And Mercer will make the play for the final out. But the Nationals are able to tie things up on this solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. All tied at 1-1. Adam Eaton will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 2,
Joaquin Benoit is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53, Joaquin Benoit.
Here's Jordy Mercer now.
Leading off for the Pirates, second baseman, Jordy Mercer.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Trevino comes up with it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Bases are empty, one man out. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Eaton. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Adam Frazier. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Benoit sets, coming at him with the 0-1. Fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Up around the face. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, pitcher, Show.
Sean Rodriguez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 3, Sean Rodriguez.
.268 the average for him coming in. 10 home runs and 22 RBIs. Now the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. A line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, that was an obvious mistake. Caught too much of the plate right there with 2 strikes on the batter. Nice execution from his part.
Sean Kelly enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 27, Sean Kelly.
Jordan Luplow will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Starling Marte will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
Starling Marte.
And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot. And he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2. Down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble that a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. Starling Marte will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 6, Starling Marte.
Josh Smoker will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ballgame tied until the bottom half. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy. Known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets. But since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come, and it has not stopped.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Digging in once again, Jay Bruce. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a little bit of miss. He struck him out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Two out, nobody on. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 runs a bit inside for a ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Rendon on his way to second. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. Ready once again, Brian Goodwin. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. Here's the first pitch. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Matt Wieters is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Goodwin at second with 2 down. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded by Freese. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. One for the Nationals on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's 2-1 Washington. Trevor Gott with the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 26, Trevor Gott. Now playing center field and batting in the ninth spot. Number 3.
Striding in to start the ninth, Carlton McKenzie, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Leading off for the Pirates.
First offering on its way.
Carlton.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Two balls and no strikes. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Turner is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. Ready for another shot now. Michael Saunders not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. He pulls this one into right. Bruce is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Number 23, David Freese.
Here's David Freese to stand in. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Turner is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Washington came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Sean Kelly wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Trevor Gott hammers down the save, his 2nd. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. A reminder that extra tea service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center stations. 33X West busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan stations. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the final pitch.